Today's full face massage is excellent to do in the morning. We're going to release any tension that has built up in the face and the neck overnight from stiff muscles, as well as odd sleeping positions. And then we're also going to release any lymph and fluid that has accumulated in our face or neck overnight. My name is Elise, your favorite face yoga coach. This morning massage is both lifting and rejuvenating. You won't need any oil for this massage, so you can do it at any time, whether you're riding the train to work or you have a few minutes throughout your day. You can do it any time and then move along to whatever you need to do during the day. I know your time is precious. I thank you for being here. So with that, let's jump right into it. Good morning, beautiful face yogis. Let's start out by taking a deep breath in through your nose and a long breath out. We're going to start by releasing tension in the upper body and activating some of our lymph nodes here. So take your first knuckles and place them on your chest muscle right underneath your clavicle and start massaging here. As we talked about so many times on this channel, a great posture is the foundation of a great face yoga practice. So we really want these muscles loosened up and flexible. Switch to the other side, so taking your opposite knuckle and massaging your chest muscle here right underneath your clavicle towards your shoulder. After we've released the tension in the upper chest, we're going to massage underneath our armpit. So take one arm and massage underneath your armpit. You can kind of freestyle it here, but we want to activate the lymph nodes that are in our armpit here. Oftentimes this is an area that is very much ignored. So give this a good massage, and then when you're ready, you can switch to the other side. Notice if the sides feel the same or if one side feels different. Just massaging and activating the lymph nodes so that when we do our massage, all of the fluid in our face has room to move downwards. As we massage, I'm currently rethinking my statement when I said you can do this routine on the train, but hey, there's only 24 hours in a day and we're busy people, right? Go ahead and release, and then we're going to move to our clavicle and just press above the collarbone. So pressing above the collarbone, moving to the center and then back out. We want to activate these lymph nodes here again. So as we massage through the rest of the face, the fluid has room and space to be released down through these lymph nodes. So as you're activating, you can move to the back of your neck and give yourself a little massage. Find what feels good. If you have any tension in the upper back or in the back of the neck, go ahead and give yourself a little self-love and massage any of that tension out. It's these little acts of self-love that add up to the big things, like really loving the skin you're in and feeling comfortable. Now take your first knuckles and we're going to move to our shoulder and massage this area where the shoulder starts dropping downwards to our arm. As you know, all of our muscles are connected, especially here in the shoulder to the neck, from the neck to the face. So we want to make sure this is completely free of adhesions and tension. This may feel a little tender if you're not used to it, but just breathe through and lighten the pressure if you need to. Go ahead and release and then switch to the other side. Taking time to massage this shoulder as well. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. You can notice how this side is a little different from the other side. Maybe there's more tension in your dominant arm. And if you are experiencing tension, this is definitely something to do daily. You can go ahead and release and take your two hands and place them on the outside of your ears and give both sides of your ears a nice massage by gently moving up and down with the fingers. This massage doesn't have to be deep. You can work on a pretty superficial level and then glide down from your ears all the way to your collarbone, gently caressing the neck and activating the lymphatic drainage downwards towards your lymph nodes in the collarbone area. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. This should feel nice and relaxing. Don't press too deep. Everything that we need is right sitting under the skin. So a gentle massage is perfect. When you're ready, we're going to massage our ears. As we've said so many times, that our muscles are all connected, and to ignore, one part of your face, your shoulders, your head, whatever it may be, would be a mistake, because everything's connected and everything needs to either be increased in flexibility or increased in strength. And that's how we achieve balance through face yoga. Keep massaging your ears. An ear massage is great for an energy boost, so it's great to do in the morning, bringing fresh blood and oxygen to your brain and waking your whole system up. Gently bring your hands together in prayer, and we're going to rub them to create heat within our palms. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. You're doing such a wonderful job with your self-care, taking time for yourself. And when your palms are nice and warm, gently place them over your eyes. And behind closed eyelids, look up into your third eye, the area in between your eyebrows, and connect to your third eye center. And as you connect here, think of one word or phrase that is going to color the canvas of your day. So maybe the word is courage, and you want the universe to really embody that bravery in you so that you can have a difficult conversation. Maybe the word is abundance, and you will be brought so many opportunities to notice the wonderful abundance in your life. Maybe it's clarity or gratitude or appreciation for yourself. Whatever it is, just think of that now and hold it in your mind's eye. Knowing that we've set our clear intention for the day, we've let the universe know exactly what we need, and now it is the job of the universe to support us and conspire to help us in that request. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out, and go ahead and release. Great job. Now gently close your eyes again, and we're going to gently, very gently, place our middle finger on the upper eyelid and our ring finger on the lower eyelid. Now, slowly and gently bring your fingers in to your nose. So you're sliding both hands inward towards your nose so you get a nice stretch in your eyelid. You're not pressing into the eyeball. We only ever work with the eyelid. So unless we're using our eye muscles to contract, we are not pressing into the eyeball. You can hurt the eyeball. Move your fingers back towards the center and then gently release. Your vision may be a little blurry, and that's normal. Close your eyes one more time, and we're going to do mini circular massages on our eyelid. Again, only the eyelid part. So starting at the inner corner of the eye, make a few circles one way and then switch the direction of the circles. Then you're going to move a little bit higher up, so in the center of your eye, moving one way and then the other way. Very gentle, just releasing any tension in this upper eyelid, which we oftentimes ignore. The last place is right on the outer corner of the eye. Still working on the upper eyelid, massaging one way and then the other way. This may feel a little strange, and you may have to adjust your hand positioning and then go ahead and release. Great job. Take 3 fingers and place them underneath the eyes, right on the eye bone there, and gently make circles one way and then switch to the other way. And we're going to do this a couple times. Find what feels good here, gently massaging the under eye area, increasing circulation, which will help reduce dark circles and puffiness and brighten up this under eye area. You can be very gentle here. Don't pull on this very thin skin. Just massage enough where you're releasing any tension and stagnations. As you release, you can bring your hands up and interlace your fingers, bringing them behind your head and placing them on the back of your head. You're going to move back and forth horizontally with your fingers pressing against your head, and then up and down. And then move up the top of your head and do the same thing. This is a very subtle massage. The scalp is probably moving an inch maybe or a centimeter in both directions. Very subtle, but we're bringing fresh blood and oxygen to the scalp and releasing tension in the head muscles. So this is great to do in the morning because it's very unintrusive and you won't even mess up your hair. So you can do it anytime. So moving up the top of the head, you're going to come to your forehead eventually. So shaking side to side and then back and forth all the way until you get to your forehead. Make sure to not create any wrinkles in your forehead when you do this. You want to stabilize the entire forehead so the skin and muscle are moving with your hands. Keep your hands where they are and gently bring them out towards your temples, massaging your forehead outwards, stretching this big frontalis muscle all the way past your temples. Really feeling into the relaxation of this muscle. Just imagine it smoothing completely out, releasing any tension or stress that is stored here. And breathing deep. Take a deep breath in, a long breath out, and then bring the knuckles to your forehead. Starting in the center, move out, and then give yourself a nice temple massage here. So you shouldn't need to use oil here unless your skin is very dry, but it should be okay just gently massaging with the knuckles all the way to your temples, releasing any tension in the upper part of your face, your brain, your head. Keep breathing, releasing any tension, and go ahead and release. Take one hand and lift up your eyebrows, and with the other hand, index finger, you're going to make mini circles starting at the inner part of the eyebrow and working to the outside of your eyebrow. So making circles one way and then the other way, releasing any tension in your eyebrows. This is one of the most gentle eyebrow massages we have, and it's great for lifting the eyebrows as well as the eyelids. When you've massaged the whole eyebrow, you can switch to the other side, gently lifting the eyebrows with one hand and in a circular motion, releasing any tension, especially at the middle part of the eyebrows is where we store a ton of tension. Often stress and frustration, like emotions, get trapped in this area. So very important to release out. Keep going until you get to the end of your eyebrow, making circles in both directions, and then you can go ahead and release. Make a hook with one finger and place it on the inner corner of the opposite eye. And with the other index finger, in the same hook-like shape, you're going to massage the eyebrow starting from the center and moving outwards. So picking up the intensity a bit, we are really going deep here and trying to massage any tension and muscle knots or stagnations in the fascia. When you're ready, you can switch to the other side. So placing a small hook on the inner corner of the opposite eye, and with your other hand massaging deep into the eyebrow. It may feel a little tender or a little sore. As I mentioned earlier, we carry so much tension in this area, and it's so important to release this here. finishing the last one or two together, releasing, and then look gently to the side. We're going to stretch out our temple area. So taking your fingertips, maybe one or two, however many fit on your face, and give this area a nice stretch. You want to stretch the temple without pulling down on the skin. So as you stretch the muscle, one hand is lifting up and the other is lifting down, but you're not pulling the skin down. You're really just offering a stretch of this muscle here. Releasing any tension that's stored here, any stagnations and adhesions from the area. This should feel really good as we have a lot going on in this particular area. So stretch through this muscle and you can release when that feels good. Great job. Now take your hands and you're going to place your thumbs under your chin, kind of like the Illuminati symbol if you've seen celebrities do that. But our index finger is covering the area next to our nose, and the inner part of our thumb is kind of resting on our nasolabial fold. And you're going to move up and down, pressing into the bone. So we're massaging at a muscular level here, releasing all the tension in this area. So the muscle next to the nose is often very tight and causes nasolabial folds. So we're releasing that tension, and then our hand is resting on our nasolabial fold to stimulate and activate and bring fresh blood and oxygen so we can plump and firm that area. Go ahead and release. Great job. Now take your index finger and thumb and we're going to massage under the nose. This area is often very sticky and tight and tense, but we often don't notice. So you're using your index fingers at the nose and then massaging into your thumbs to really release tension in this area. I encourage you to stay here as long as feels tense or tight and really work this area, massaging through this upper lip, the area between the nose, and then you can work your way out so that you fall on the nasolabial folds, and we'll start massaging at the top of the nasolabial fold, releasing any tension, any stickiness, and hopefully plumping this area, distributing the volume so we don't see these nasolabial folds. Now look to the side and gently lift your chin slightly, and we're going to massage upward with our fingertips in a slapping motion to our cheeks. So we'll go slow at first to get the hang of it, and then you can speed up the pace. It's almost like you're slapping your cheeks, but it shouldn't hurt. It's really like a lifting massage for the whole side of the face and the cheek area here. So go at a pace that feels good for you. Sometimes we have a little more coordination. Sometimes it takes a second to get in the rhythm. I'm having a little uncoordinated day, and that's totally fine. Go ahead and release, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So gently lift your chin. Go slow at first to get the hang of it. And then as you do, you're just slapping upwards from the jawline all the way to your cheekbones, lifting this whole cheek area up to the sky, and visualize your cheeks lifting, brightening, toned and lifted beautifully as you would like them. Keep that vision in your mind's eye as you massage through this side of your cheek. Go ahead and release. And then moving on to the lower face, take your index finger and thumb. Starting at your chin, make deep pinches into the skin and muscle, moving from the chin all the way up the jawline to your ears. You want to make sure you're pinching inward and you're grabbing the skin and muscle. So don't pull the skin outwards, pinch inwards. We'll do this a few times. Connect to your breath here. Notice any stickiness, stagnation, any rocks or tightness in the jaw, just notice what you feel as you pinch, any volume changes, just noticing. And I think you'll find or have found in your face yoga practice how valuable awareness can be. And that's one of my favorite things about face yoga is getting to know my own face and understanding what is communicating with me, not looking in the mirror confused or angry or sad, but just loving myself for all my imperfections. Go ahead and release. Let's contour the jawline. So make a hook with your index finger and place it right underneath your mouth corner, holding that triangular dao muscle in place. And with the opposite hand, the index finger and thumb, you're just contouring the jawline from where your hand is holding all the way up the jawline towards the ear. So getting a beautiful lift and sculpt in the jawline. This can feel nice. Make sure that you are massaging into the muscle. Go ahead and switch sides. So making sure that finger is stabilizing that depressor angulioris muscle as the other hand glides upwards on your jaw. So you shouldn't need oil for any of this unless your skin is very dry. Then I would suggest adding some oil, but this can all be done on fairly fresh skin. Next, we're going to massage the chin using our fingers and our thumb, working back and forth. Again, find what feels good here. If you want to use just the index finger and the thumb, that's okay. I'm kind of moving back and forth from each hand, massaging through this entire chin muscle. Our chin can become very tense and tight. I know my chin is very tense. I was in a car accident when I was in my 20s, and one of the areas of my face that was affected was my chin, and I'm not sure if that has affected me later in life, but now I do get spasms there, and I often try to release tension in this area as much as possible. But regardless, maybe it's not related, and either way, the remedy would just be massaging and focusing on releasing the tension I'm holding there. So easy fix, luckily. Next, we're going to place our hand on our hip. Now bring that shoulder up and the ear down towards your shoulder. Focus on the folds of skin that are gathering between the shoulder and your ear, and you're pushing in both directions. Your shoulder is pushing into your ear and your ear is pushing into your shoulder, compressing the side of your neck here. This is the first part of the exercise, and we hold here for about 30 seconds total. When you're ready, you can go ahead and release, and then take your hands and you want to stretch this muscle that we just worked. So the best way to do it is pull in opposite directions. You're not so much pulling as you're stretching this muscle. One hand moves down, one hand moves up, and the more you do this, you'll become intuitive with it. Moving all the way up to the ear if your body will allow. Let's move to the other side. So place the opposite hand on your hip, and the ear is pressing into the shoulder is pressing into the ear, compressing this other side of the neck here. This is my new favorite side neck exercise massage. The first time I did it last year, I was shocked. I had a shooting pain all the way from my collarbone shooting up to my ear. And after doing this exercise daily, that has completely went away. But I was totally oblivious to that tension. So it's been about 30 seconds. You can release and move to the massage on this side. And that being said, if you are also someone who experiences neck pain, be gentle. And most importantly, be consistent with your stretches. It's really can make such a difference doing something like this daily. Giving yourself that little bit of extra self-love and care can go such a long way. And sometimes we don't even know these tensions or blockages are there, and it feels so good to release it. And go ahead and release from the pose. Great job. Now we're just going to end this massage flow with a very simple lymphatic drainage massage. So starting at the forehead, make very gentle sweeps with your fingertips out towards your temples. Doing this a few times. Moving to the cheeks, underneath your cheeks, sweeping outwards. And remember, this is a skin deep massage. We're not working into the muscle here. Moving down to sweep the neck. Do this in any way you like. Just a few sweeping motions, skin level towards the collarbone. Other side. The lymphatic system sits right underneath the skin. So a gentle massage is perfectly all we need. Releasing all the toxins for a bright, glowing, beautiful face today. So remember to look for proof in your day that the universe has answered your request for love, abundance, courage, gratitude, blessings. And if you would like a free PDF copy of 5 exercises and massages to do daily, I will link that in the description below. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next video.